Hello Internet and welcome to Bazzle Stadium Live. Thank you very much for your presence here as we are going to be doing another video with a team provided to me by one of my wonderful patrons. So this team is a lot more offensive, it's I guess a lot more solid, it's had more more time put into it as a team than the last one we used with the Flip Turn Kinga. And okay, so that team was a bit of a mess around. This team is a bit more of a serious team, so in theory we will get some wins here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I do feel a bit more comfortable with this team as well too, I suppose, because I did have a little bit of a hand in putting it together. Luigi VGC, that sounds familiar somehow. Is that an Italian guy? Is it the Italian guy who got like top 8 at the UK Nationals with Amanda Buzz in 2016? I think that might be this guy. Okay, so a good opponent then to start off the battle with, the video with. Yeah, okay, nice one. Good. And he's got a similar team to ours as well too. So, what are we gonna do to try and combat this? Because yeah, I like the Amanda Buzz, it is nice. It makes me want to lead with Talonflame, but Talonflame and who? Talonflame and Porygon? Or Talonflame and Inteleon, maybe? Because like I'm fearing him leading with the Urshifu there. No, I'm not. Well, okay, I could be, but I meant to say Porygon Z there. So okay, let's go with Talonflame, and I'm going to go Ultimate Speed Control, turn 1, and then hopefully blast through him in the back with Porygon Z and Urshifu. So yeah, okay, good opponent. Hopefully this is going to be a good game. One thing that I'm going to mention as well is that, I think I mentioned a couple of days ago too, is that, yeah, okay, I mean, my ranking on this is, like, embarrassing, like, it's not, reflective as me as a player, hopefully, maybe it is now, who knows, but, like, I'm hoping it isn't. And, I've been messing around with, okay, this worked, messing around with, the Solrock and Lunatone team, and teams like, the weakness quality Lycanroc one, and whatever. And I do recognise that people want to see teams that do well as well. They want to see me sort of climb up the ladder a bit. So maybe in the future, when like the new season starts, I will probably. I'm gonna focus energy. I will probably focus a little bit more. Focus a little bit more on. This could be Inteleon's time to shine. Focus a little bit more, unless this is like Mental Herb, but if it is, I can still match Tailwind's next turn. Could be a Snarl. Yeah, when the season restarts, the ladder resets. It is a Snarl. Okay. I'm going to maybe think more to do with maybe climbing up the ladder a little bit, because I think people want to see that. Now the funny thing is, this Inteleon has got Scope Lens. We've just gone for a Focus Energy. He's gone for a Snarl here. That doesn't matter. We're going to critical hit everything. With our Sniper ability, it's going to be ×3 damage to everything. So that's pretty nifty. So I'm going to take this turn to do that. And like, if he's brought Gastrodon, he will bring the Gastrodon in for the Arcanine here, I think. But the Mandibuzz snarling, foul playing, it's not the biggest threat for us. So we're just going to take his Arcanine here. Yeah, with a critical hit. Critical hit. Bang. And the Arcanine is gone. There you go. And that is Focus Energy Inteleon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like another Snarl. Oh, foul play. Okay. So that is the worst case scenario. But he does it into the Talonflame instead. So, yeah, I mean, this is like a hidden mode to this team. Because, like, I did suggest having the Icy Wind on the Inteleon. For a bit of speed control for the Banded Urshifu, for the Specs thingy, but like having Focus Energy on this Inteleon, which wasn't my idea, means it is actually a pretty nasty threat too. I'm going to be critical hitting everything for ×3 damage. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? So we've got Porygon and Urshifu in the back. Okay, so like the Porygon isn't really much of a threat, is it? So I'm just going to double into this Mandibuzz. Because I'm pretty sure a Choice Banded Close Combat is going to knock the Porygon's head out. Yeah. And also he can do that. Okay, over that did nothing. Let's see how much is... Okay, so we were a -1 special attack already. But let's see how much this ×3 critical hit does. It knocks it out. It knocks it out. That is wonderful. That is fantastic. Wow. Wow. I'm very happy with this game 1. And that's the Clefairy, which is not going to save it from... well, it's not going to save the Porygon from Snipe Shot. But actually, I do need to be a little bit wary here because my Tailwind is going to be ending soon. And my Urshifu is going to come in, maybe, and, you know, Clefairy will be able to follow me away his attacks. So, the question now is... okay, I think the question now is, what do I do? And I definitely taunt the Clefairy, because if it doesn't protect, I'm going to be getting some damage on the Porygon 2 with a Snipe Shot. I really hope yeah, I just need to hope here that the Clefairy doesn't protect. If the Clefairy does protect, then we are in a bit of a sticky situation. If the Clefairy doesn't protect, I'm taunting it, it can't go for a follow me, and I can one-shot the Porygon's head with a Banded Close Combat. Okay, good, good. I'm very happy with that. So now we've got a taunted Clefairy, and a Porygon Z that is definitely in range of even with the Friend Guard, definitely in range of a close combat. Although, game isn't actually over just yet, because, you know, the Porygon Z could max guard, and the Clefairy could have Moonblast. So, actually, maybe the game isn't over. Yeah, this is actually a little bit tricky. Unless I go into the Porygon Z and Hyper Beam the Clefairy. Because, like, if I eliminate the Clefairy, then this banded Urshifu is just going to knock out the thing, isn't it? So, here's my theory. Like, if I put in the Urshifu here, if we go for a close combat, like, it's taunted Clefairy, go for a close combat into the Porygon Z, he could max guard that, which still protects him, you know, even through the ability, and go for a Moonblast with the Clefairy, knocking out the Urshifu, then I'm in big trouble. Going this way, the Clefairy is taunted, you know, I do basically get the knockout into it with Hyper Beam, and then there's no Clefairy, there's nothing, he can knock out both these Pokemon, whatever, my Urshifu just comes in nice and free. Oh no, are you kidding me? Well, that was the worst case scenario. That is bad. That is bad. Okay, so now we need to hope then that he doesn't have Moonblast on his Clefairy, essentially. Yeah, okay. Oh, good. Good. He's struggling. Phew. That was almost a disaster. Because, I mean, you can see my theory there. Like, 90% of the time there, I win the game. Because Hyper Beam and Overheat does knock out the Clefairy. We've seen him struggle there, so he doesn't have Moonblast. Oh, actually, no, we haven't won the game, because this is the last turn of Clefairy's Taunt. And Porygon Z can max guard here. Porygon Z is going to max guard here. Damn. But then it won't be Dynamax after this turn, will it? So let's start chipping away at this Clefairy. Okay, I will lock myself into close combat. Yeah, like that was very predictable, but This is tricky. Yeah, wow. That Hyper Beam is I think cost us the game. Like, he's not going to knock himself out to struggle here. Like, unless Dual Wing Beat knocks out Clefairy now. But no, he's max striked, so Talonflame is slower than Talonflame is much slower than the Urshifu. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so now I have to close combat and knock out the Clefairy and hope that 2 Dual Wing Beats. Hope that only 1 Dual Wing Beat. I'm only going to get the chance to do 1 Dual Wing Beat, aren't I? Because Talonflame is so slow here. He will need to hit his Hyper Beam as well, though. Oh dear. Okay, whatever. I'm tailwinding so that I can. Oh, or was he? Was he? Did? Oh! I thought the taunt wore off. Maybe it didn't. Maybe that was just me. Maybe no. Okay. Did he? Did I taunt on a follow me? Is that why there's an extra turn of taunt? I think I might have done. Let's see if he struggles here. He does. Okay. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was a struggle of a game, that wasn't it? Sort of. Okay. I mean, I'm very happy that we got to see the Inteleon do a lot of business with its I can't even talk. What's the name of the move called? Inner Focus. Inner Focus? No, that's an ability. Focus Energy, that's the one. Yeah, we got to see the Inteleon do work with a Focus Energy. Thank you very much. We can talk now. And yeah, that put us in a really good position actually. Getting the damage through the with the follow me with the snipe shot on the Porygon Z definitely put it in range of a close combat. We taunted the Clefairy so that it couldn't redirect anything away. You can see my theory as to why I did want to bring in the Porygon first, because I do like having Moonblast on Clefairy just because of Urshifu and stuff like that. Oh, this looks like it might be a bit of a pain actually, and there's a Duosion as well. Look at that. There's 4 potential Trick Room setters there, and we don't have like Indeedee with Imprison or anything like that. So this is actually very bad. Yes. Yeah. So that's why I did that, just in case, like, because he was just going to max guard and maybe go for Moonblast and then I lose the game. By bringing in the Porygon, I went through it. If I hit the Hyper Beam 9% of the time, then there is no threat. I just win the game. I can't believe that my luck with these 90% accurate moves has been absolutely abysmal. This Inteleon, what moves has it got again? Air Slash, okay. Okay, I mean, he's got Redirection. He's got 4 potential Trick Room setters. What I've got to hope for is that I can blast through him with very powerful moves. That is my my thing here, my thought. Yeah, I think we've got to go with Clefairy, haven't we? And let's go with Porygon in the back, because I'm not intending on Dynamaxing either the Toxtricity. Actually, I'm planning on Dynamaxing the Urshifu, aren't I? To go for the Max Darkness. I'm hoping that Max Darkness plus Choice Specs Overdrive will knock out Trick Room setters. That is my hope. Although I think they just survive. Although I'm thinking of the Hatterene calculation. Is Reuniclus bulkier than Hatterene? I think it might be actually. I mean, I could go for a Snarl instead, couldn't I? Like, change of plan. Snarl? Sure. I mean, I'm not knocking it out obviously with Snarl, but I'm just gonna see if I can be a little bit cheeky. Yeah, Reuniclus has got a lot more HP than Hatterene. Less special defense though. So I don't think I'm going to be able to knock it out with Max Darkness. It's just going to Rage Powder. Don't think I'm going to knock it out with Max Darkness and Thingy Mabob. So I'm going to force him to go for a Rage Powder here. by going for the Wicked Blow. Yeah, there we go, into the Uniclus there. But I'm going to go for a Snarl so that it's a little bit neutralized in Trick Room. Yeah, I kind of hope that this Snarl doesn't knock the Amoonguss out. Oh, okay. Well, that sort of works. Sort of. Like, if I went for Max Darkness there, Max Darkness, -1, Special Offense, Specs Overdrive, isn't going to knock the Reuniclus out. That was essentially why I went for this Snarl and said, look at that! Look at that for damage. Wow. That's Choice Specs Punk Rock boosted, you know, Sound Booth boosted Snarl there for you. That's a lot of damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage. So I've got Clefairy in the back. Neither of these Pokemon can protect. What do we do here then? Because if Reuniclus, he can just go for a Psychic and a Dazzling Gleam, can't he? Like, that's literally all he has to do. I guess I'd double switch them then, else I'm losing them both. Like, yeah, they're both at -1, but Psychic to knock out the Toxtricity, Dazzling Gleam to knock out the Urshifu. Simple as that, isn't it? So let's see if we can try and stall Trick Room out here. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously like the sort of inherent problem of, you know, fast defensive teams like this. I mean, okay, I mean, in hindsight, since he led with, well, I thought he would lead with the Hatterene. I'm perplexed as to why he didn't lead with the Hatterene, because Goggles is quite common on Talonflame. He led with the Amoonguss. Like, maybe he had Mental Herb on the Reuniclus. I guess we won't know unless he reveals something here. Oh, but he's not. He's not going for a Dazzling Gleam. He's going for an Expanding Force, which was not going to do anything to my Urshifu. Well, that's also very bad. So Life Orb's on the Hatterene there. Oh, Focus Blast. Oh, well, that definitely, okay, yes. Yep, that's a move. Right then. Okay, so we saw Hatterene move first there, so I have to, I mean, can I double protect here? Has Porygon got protect? I can't remember. It does. Okay, yeah. Okay, right. I'm gonna double protect because I don't think Porygon 2 gets knocked out to anything. Porygon Z gets knocked out to anything through protect, and I think he's going to be attacking the Clefairy with his Hatterene either way. So we're just wasting a turn of Trick Room here. So I'm hoping. Oh, okay, that's a bit annoying. But I'm hoping this is into the Clefairy, which it is. Yeah. Yeah, the G-Max Smite is quite frustrating because now we're dealing with confusions. But yeah, Reuniclus is going to do nothing now. Yeah, another Focus Blast. But if I Dynamax the Porygon Z here, we will survive the Focus Blast. So, like, my theory there, double protecting, is that now this next turn, and I don't have any choice, or do I want to, like, follow me and swap the Porygon into the Toxtricity? But then where do I go from there? Where do we go from there? Okay, no, you know what? I'm gonna be cheeky. Because I think my back is against the wall. I'm gonna try and bring these in on immune and resisting hits. Like, he definitely should just go for a smite there. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think I have lost the game anyway. And if I can pull this off, then actually I'm pretty good. Like, if I go for Follow Me, and like, I can hit myself in Confusion. Like, I need to not hit myself on both of these. Okay, there's the fairy one. Yep. And this is a Focus Blast? Or is it a Psychic? It doesn't really matter, does it, really? But I was thinking, like, Follow Me, Dynamax the Porygon Z. We would get a Max Strike into, like, what, the Reuniclus? Maybe knock it out. Yeah, okay, so maybe I... okay. He maybe called that I was going to make that swap there. But, I mean, okay, let's just think. If I stayed in, if I went for a Follow Me, Clefairy would get knocked out to the... yeah, I think that was just a safe move for him to go for anyway. That wasn't really a call. That was just safe. Went for a Follow Me. Smite knocks out the Clefairy, and Expanding Force does probably about as much damage as a Focus Blast would, and it's more accurate. So that was definitely the safer move for him. But you know, we could have hit ourselves in Confusion and all that lot as well too there. But now, okay, we've got one more turn of Trick Room, and like he can just double Expanding Force here. They are both at -1, remember. Yeah, I mean, if I knock one of them out here, and yeah, we don't have any spread attacks or anything like that. If I knock one of them out here, then like the Amoonguss just comes in again, doesn't it, and redirects and Trick Rooms and they'll do that. So yeah, I mean, okay, I think I was pinned that last turn. There was nothing that I really could have done in that situation. I don't think. Like, you know, normally when I say, like, I always say on video, oh, I don't think there's anything I could do. And then, like, you know, I'm, you know, in the bathroom later on, and I'm thinking, oh, I could have done that, you know. I really don't think there was much I could have done there, because there was 2 more turns of Trick Room. I was pinned, my 2 Pokemon in the back couldn't protect. If I tried to double protect, no, that was, you know, would have been a pretty bad situation there. Oh, his Trick Room just ended anyway, and I just completely missed that. Even if it does, Clefairy wasn't really doing much here. Yeah, okay, it ended. But again, like, he might have been just double Trick Rooming there, like, unless... Yeah, I mean, okay, I mean, would I have called which one was Trick Rooming? Who knows? Like, I'm bound to be attacking one of them, aren't I? So... okay. Okay. If I'm... Okay, so I'm going to go for a Max Lightning into the Venucleus, hoping it knocks it out. Like, I have to follow me away the Spore. I hope this knocks the Venucleus out. And then hope that Porygon Z can take an attack from... Yeah, he's just going to Rage Powder the next turn, isn't he? Yeah, I think I was pinned. I do think I was pinned that turn. Like, if the swaps came off, that would have been fantastic. Okay, so he's doing that, and now he can't put any of my Pokemon to sleep. So the next turn I can go for a Follow Me and strike into the thing, I guess. This also gets rid of the electric terrain, so his Expanding Force is nowhere near as threatening as it was. Yeah, like, I've... Oh, what? He's reversing the Trick Room? Why would you do that? I'm not sure. Okay, so we'll go for Max Darkness then. We'll try and go for Max Darkness. It's probably going to go for another thing. And we'll just try and Moonblast the thing. He goes for Rage Powder, puts the Venucleus at -1 attack. -1 special defense, rather. Okay. Okay. What the hell is this person doing? Is he trying to give me the win? What has he got in the bag? What is going on? So this is my last turn of Dynamax. I'm not sure what this person's doing. But yeah, like there's in that situation, the swap didn't work out. Even if I swapped the other way around, that wouldn't have worked out. I mean, Fairy into the Toxtricity, but then he was still going for the Expanding Force. Maybe the swapping the other way around might have worked, actually, but, you know, that would have been a tough call, wouldn't it? Maybe he just wanted to show that he's got the Duosion. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. But the Trick Room isn't up anymore, is it? Oh, Trick Room is up. What? 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 I'm very confused. I'm extremely confused. What? I should have been... I do this, don't I? I talk and talk and talk, and don't pay attention to what's actually happening in the game. Now, Duosion has actually got the same special attack stat as Venucleus, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, Duosion is a big threat as well. But he got... No? No. Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? So the turn where he went for the Trick Room, and I was thinking, Trick Room hasn't ended, has it? Oh, yes, it has. I'm an idiot. Blah, 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 blah. I think he was trying to go for a double Trick Room with the Hatterene and with the Reuniclus. And so, because he only got the one Trick Room off there, he reversed the Trick Room back to normal. And then the next turn, he went for another Trick Room, which actually set the Trick Room. That's what happened. And that's me not paying attention to the game. So Trick Room is definitely up now. Trick Room is definitely up now. And I'm pretty sure an Expanding Force is going to knock out the Porygon Z even from this position. Flash Cannon? Is a Flash Cannon going to knock out Porygon Z? I kind of want to calculate this. Like, I think it will. I do think it will. Yeah, it definitely will. It definitely will. So, I need to go for a Double Protect then, basically. I'm okay, we get it off. And now we just need a flinch with the Dark Pulse. Yeah, Flash Cannon from Duosion. I'm just going to assume it's, you know, modest max special attack. Flash Cannon is going to do, yeah, like between 62 and 73 damage to Porygon 2 there, in which we are definitely below. So now we had one minor miracle with the Double Protect. Trick Room, I'm just going to double check, although it makes no difference. Trick Room has definitely ended, yes. Can we get a Dark Pulse flinch for a miraculous end of the game? I don't think it's going to knock it out. But we'll see, won't we? I'm glad I pieced together what happened there, because I got very, very confused. Yeah, he must have been trying to go for the double Trick Room, expecting me to try and double protect on that last turn of Trick Room. So yeah, nifty player. I can definitely appreciate that play from him. Didn't work out for him because I just attacked. But okay then. Nice. I'll take it. And on that note, the person probably just on that note, the person probably just turns their Switch off. Yeah, wow. I got very confused. I got very confused in that game. I will admit. And it's one of the things that I do. I just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and don't pay attention to all of the intricate things that I normally would be during a game. So like, you know, I was right in thinking that Trick Room hadn't ended at that point, and it hadn't. He was like, I had protects available on both Porygon Z and the Clefairy. They're probably thinking to themselves, how on earth did I lose that game? Like, I would be if I was them. Don't protect us now. Oh, the massive seagull outside. But that seagull has just completely interrupted my brain there. But yeah, okay, so yeah, both of my offensive Pokemon went down. I had two potential protects available on the last turn of Trick Room. He thought, oh, he's just going to double protect to stall out the last turn of Trick Room. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that because if I just double protect on the last turn of Trick Room, I can only knock one of them out the next turn. Although, you know, saying that if I do just knock one of them out, it can just bring the Amoonguss in and Rage Powder, you know, get Trick Room up again, blah blah blah, etc. Like that. So he tried to get a bit fancy, going for a double Trick Room. Didn't pay off because I protected with my Clefairy, but I did attack with the Porygon, knocked out the Hatterene, and he reversed the Trick Room with his own Trick Room there. So on the last turn of Trick Room. So now we're at neutral. The next turn, I was thinking, all confused, I was thinking that we were back in Trick Room, and I think I went for like a Follow Me, expecting a Spore in Trick Room and a Max Lightning. But actually Trick Room wasn't up at that point, so that's why he went for the Rage Powder in Trick Room. That is why I was getting all confused. And so yeah, the Rage Powder got up the Electric Train, so again he couldn't Spore. So I couldn't stop him going for a Trick Room that turn. He was getting Trick Room up again. But Electric Train, so that meant Amoonguss was kind of useless at that point. Rage Powder, yeah, and then Duosion and the Double Protect won it for us at the end there. So wow, I mean, the first game was a bit more flattering because that actually went kind of according to plan, apart from the Hyper Beam miss. Although the Clefairy thankfully didn't have Moonblast on it, which is why I like having Moonblast on my Clefairy. And wow, this wacky game at the end there. I really hope that, and I know I've been waffling on that. I hope that some people are actually listening to that explanation and they didn't turn off the video as Barry was sitting there, all dumb and confused. Oh, what is that? Why is he doing that? Is he throwing the game? Ugh. Like an idiot, not paying attention to anything. I've figured out now finally what actually happened. So yeah, I hope you stuck around for this explanation. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit of a wild video. So, yeah. Thank you. Like, share, comment. Join the Patreon if you want to as well. It's the beginning of a new month. Put forward your teams for me to use, and team building, and the chat and everything on the Discord. Everything's there. If you want to join it. But thank you and goodbye for now.